I'm Kamala Dawar, Senior Lecturer in International Economic Law at the Centre for Commercial Legal Studies at Queen Mary University of London. I'm really excited to be co-teaching this online executive education course on public procurement, trade and sustainable development with Rob Anderson. Rob, tell us about yourself and why you're so keen on this course.
Thanks, Kamala. I'm Rob Anderson, Honorary Professor in the School of Law at the University of Nottingham. And I also spent more than 2 decades as Senior Counselor in the World Trade Organization in charge of the area of government procurement. I'm keen about this course because public procurement matters. It matters to citizens. It matters to society. It's important for the most vulnerable members of our societies. Wherever we look, we see public procurement, be it in roads, in mass transit systems, in hospitals, in security, national defense, policing. And when public procurement works well, it drives efficiency and it supports societal goals. When it works badly, it's just the reverse. The costs of bad public procurement, be they economic, financial, social, and even political, can be immense.
Yeah, exactly. Public procurement is clearly central to our economies, our policy agendas, and daily lives. So, this 10-week course offers structured online learning, 3.5 hours weekly, and we try to combine lectures, tutorials, and hands on activities for participants to build deeper expertise in public procurement, trade, and sustainability. Tell us a bit more about the course, Rob.
Sure. So in this course, we'll explore all the steps involved in the normal procurement cycle, and we'll focus on the legal and policy questions that arise at every step. Participants will gain familiarity with the UK Procurement Act, with relevant EU directives, and we'll also give significant attention to the role of international trade agreements in this area. That's going to be an important and exciting dimension of the course. So we'll tackle key objectives like value for money, environmental sustainability, anti-corruption, innovation, and inclusive development.
Yes.
Kamala, remind us what kind of participants are we looking for in this course? I think it's actually a broad and eclectic set of people that we're hoping for.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Rob. We tried to design the course so that it attracted professionals in government, such as procurement officials, trade representatives, those who work in local government, as well as those working in non-governmental organizations, academics, and graduates. We explore how procurement shapes and is shaped by trade rules and sustainability goals. And we go beyond theory. Participants will engage in 2 interactive negotiation exercises, one on contracts, one on international agreements, to apply the learning in a practical setting. Rob, what kind of topics do we cover week by week?
Well, I think we'll begin with the fundamentals, laws, policies, enforcement procedures relating to public procurement. We'll also delve into technical matters such as drafting of specifications, selection of suppliers, awarding of contracts. These are kind of the essential steps in the procurement process. But throughout, we'll be focusing on the policy dimension. We'll dig into complex issues like corruption, conflicts of interest, procurement remedies, and as I say, the important impact of international trade agreements in this area. We will compare procurement systems across different jurisdictions, and we'll look at other aspects that are shaping procurement practices and policy globally.
And those negotiation exercises, tell us a bit more about those.
With pleasure. They are a highlight of the course, in my view. You, the participants, will step into the shoes of negotiators working through how to embed policy goals, whether it's green innovation, social innovation, or national security, into procurement rules, into procurement commitments, into contracts, and related agreements. So there's a lot to cover here, again, with a focus throughout on policy, on just enough of the technical aspects of public procurement to make it meaningful, yet we will keep the dialogue at the level of policy.
So in short, in the course, participants will unpack the legal, policy, and economic challenges of public procurement, as well as looking at why it matters more than ever.
Absolutely. You, the participants, will leave with sharper insights, stronger skills, both analytically and in the area of negotiations. And of course, you'll receive a certificate of completion to mark your achievement.